What's good, people? Welcome to Voice of the Youth. Don't know what episode this is, but today we're going to be talking about the H&M controversy. They put a little black boy in a hoodie that said the cheekiest monkey in the jungle or something like that.
The coolest monkey.
The coolest monkey in the jungle. That was it. And I think from what we've spoken about earlier, I think Caroline's got a very good point to bring up about this. So if you want to express yourself, we can start from there, I think.
Right. I was gonna wait and see.
Nah, yours first. Boom.
Yeah, so I saw it, I was scrolling through my newsfeed on Facebook and I saw that, I think you shared it on Facebook as well.
Yeah.
And I think my first reaction was also like, ooh, wow, like, you know? But I honestly don't understand why this whole issue became so big, or like why so many people are like commenting under this and like hating on it, because I feel like it's just an issue that we make up in our mind. Like there's no, I understand that the word monkey has been used to like
Depict black people, yeah.
to depict black people, but I feel like we should move on from this issue. Like we all know that a monkey does not have to do anything with a black person, or not more than with a white person. So we make this connection in our head that this is a negative thing, so I think we just need to get over it. And yeah, I think it's absolutely stupid
Okay.
to make that such a big deal.
So, do you think that the word monkey has no direct connotations between black people nowadays? And you think the people saying monkey to black people don't mean it in a derogatory manner?
No, that's not what I think if someone says that to insult you, obviously, you should not call anyone monkey in a bad way, obviously, but a monkey itself does not have anything to do with any person, with a black person, with an Asian person, with a white person.
So can I just ask you a
Yes.
question? So I kind of agree but disagree with what you're saying, but even though there are black models that model for H&M, predominantly most of the models are white. So why for that jumper necessarily, why didn't they use a white child then?
Well, I think it doesn't matter. Like, I think it doesn't matter who wears that jumper, because I think the word monkey does not have to do anything with any person of any race.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like if we make the connection, oh, monkey, oh, black person, then that's us making that connection, which shouldn't happen in the first place. So I think we just need to move on from that, because if we keep making this an issue, it's going to keep being an issue. So that's how I feel about it.
But historically, the word has been used as a derogatory term, so you can't just one day decide that all of a sudden it's not an insult anymore, because it's been used in the past by other people to be insulting. And to Bev's point as well, why couldn't they switch the hoodies round? Why couldn't the white boy be in the coolest monkey in the jungle? I don't even know what the other hoodie said, because that one's not being posted anywhere anymore. It's just it's a very silly thing to get like into like that. But
Yeah.
I think it's not even about the hoodies anymore. It's about something bigger than that. And I agree with your point that the hoodies aren't a big issue in themselves, but it's like the Dove advert again. It's not a big issue in itself, but for a big company like that, no one thought that this is going to be offensive. No one thought that some people are going to look at it and go, rah, maybe not. You know what I mean? Like all the people that have to go through like accepting things and like, what's the word? Approving things for an advert.
Yeah.
Nobody sat down and went, maybe we shouldn't put the black boy in a hoodie that says
But
monkey.
what I think is, just by thinking we shouldn't put the black boy in there, that's the point where you make a difference. And I think that's all that racism is, making a difference. So if you think that putting a black boy in that jumper is like not sensitive, then you shouldn't put anyone into that jumper. But by making the difference, like, oh, let's not put the black boy in there, let's put an Asian guy in there, that's fine. You know, that's when you start, I think we just should make a difference. Like, if it's not good to wear the jumper, no one should wear the jumper. If it's fine to wear the jumper, anyone can wear the jumper.
But that's what kind of makes it feel like it was a publicity stunt, just to get H&M like in the media, so everyone, oh my gosh, H&M, did you hear about the H&M jumper? Do you know what happened with the child and all of that? So I kind of agree with what you're both saying, because at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure before you can release anything in the shops, it has to go through like marketing and graphic designs, and I'm pretty sure black people do work for H&M. So did no one not think to say, oh wow, that might offend everyone? I'm not sure that's a good idea to put a black jump in a jumper that says monkey on it. So it kind of like seems like it might have been for like publicity, or was it actually to offend people, or were they just generally making a jumper just to release a jumper? So I agree with both of what you're saying.
It's not all about like if black people do work for H&M. It's like the first thing that came to my mind when I saw the jumper was the parents. The parents were there. So they should have known, like the black boy's parents should have known, bro, if I put my kid in that, it's wrong. They should have known that from the start, like this is wrong because it says monkey on it. So I'm not upset at H&M. H&M as a company, they trying to make money. Like you said, maybe they trying to do a publicity stuff whereas everyone rushed to H&M and buy something, who knows. But at the same time, my anger is towards the kids' parents. They should have known, bro, this is wrong. You know what I mean? So H&M, I don't think H&M done anything that's as worse as the parents. If the parents find that it was okay for their son to wear or to market something like that, then who is H&M to go about?
So do you think that the parents were wrong to allow their child to wear that?
Yes.
But then don't you think like that contradicts what Caroline was saying? Because if you already have that in your head where you say my kid cannot wear this because my kid is not a monkey, because my kid is black and therefore that's what they used in history to depict what a black person is, then you've already got that seed of racism in your head already. So not only are you saying my kid's not allowed to wear that, but you're teaching your son that you were told, like your people were told in history that we were monkeys. So don't go anywhere near something that is a monkey, for example. So you're already like you're planting it in the child's mind.
Yeah, but the reason is like basically we keep saying, like for example after the thing everyone keep going on about, oh he's a young king, he's a young dad. Like the first teacher in a kid's life is your mom, right? So if your mom found that it's okay for you to wear something like that, you're gonna think that it's okay to wear something like that. But if your mom constantly keep telling you you're a king, you're a king, you're a king, you're a prince, you're a king, what mentality you're gonna have? You're gonna have a mentality of a king. So that's what I was looking at. I was like, if the kid's wearing that, so it's gonna, when the kid grows up, he's gonna think it's okay for him to be thinking like there's gonna be people out there that are racist that are gonna call him that name, because and then he won't be offended by it because he'll think that raw.
It's okay.
In my house, my mom said I'm a monkey, so that's okay. That's what I'm trying to get the point at. It's the teachings the mom is giving to the kid. That's what I'm upset about. I'm not upset about the hoodie or something like that.
I feel like the media or Instagram was just too sensitive over this topic. Like it really doesn't matter. Like I honestly think I agree with yours. If it's not fit for a black kid, why are you putting a white kid in it? Why are you putting an Asian kid? So
I think if they produce a jumper saying like, I don't know, hot dog or whatever, everyone would have scrolled past. This would have never become an issue because no one would have been offended by the word dog just because it's, and as I said, I think if we're the ones making the connection between monkey and black person, then that is in our head. We need to get that out of our head.
I do agree with that.
I think like Instagram in general is like at a point where they're too sensitive over what they see like companies doing to just black models. Like for example, the Dove thing that you're talking about. If you actually watch that full video, after it went from black to white, it went to Hispanic. But no one clocked that it went from white to Hispanic. And Hispanic, the woman was darker than the white girl. But they didn't want to chat about the Hispanic one because there was no point to the racist flick about that whole thing. It went from black to white and that's what you had a problem with. But when it went from white to Hispanic, it eradicated the initial problem, but you still wanted to have a problem, so you didn't want to show everyone the rest of the video. So what's the point?
But that's the thing though, we only see what we want to see. That's the problem.
Yeah.
We only see what we want to see. So
some people in society are just not over the fact that things like slavery happened.
Yeah, but when are we gonna move? If we continue to be like, oh, you're being racist, you're doing this, you're doing this, you're doing this, and because you're doing this, this, and this, I have to act this way, then we're not gonna move forward. We're gonna start hating each other more. Yeah. And everyone's gonna have that idea that I've got my own mouth, free speech, and all
I think
this
that's
stuff.
it comes down to jealousy because, for example, a lot of black people in society are still mad at the fact that for slavery, they haven't been reimbursed or compensated for anything.
Compensate.
But Jewish people in England have been compensated for what happened to them in the World War.
Yeah.
So
How?
why aren't they have a lot of private fundings that the government actually are
I
aware
do get
of?
what you
and
mean.
they
No,
for
I
fund?
Jewish
do get what you mean, because sometimes, yeah, as a black person, when you bring up slavery, yeah, you hear someone goes, get over it. I do get what you mean. You be like, get over it, it didn't happen to you. There's Jewish people in this world right now that the Holocaust never happened to them.
But
They can talk about it freely, no one will say that. I do get what you
in
mean.
this country. So
yeah,
I do get what
for
you mean.
Jews, yeah.
I
You
do
can
get
actually
what you
research
mean.
it.
But that's the thing though. But that's the thing. Maybe they came together as one to create something like that. But black people, I don't see us coming together as one or helping each other out. Like the other day, I was watching the P Diddy Black Excellence thing. Guess what happened? 2 black females were fighting at the event. What does that? That don't show black excellence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't blame Jewish people for coming up with an idea, whereas they're working together to better themselves. Whereas black people, we don't see that. All we see each other is, why you? Why not me? You know what I mean? So I'm like I said, I'm not upset about the jumper thing. I'll probably wear it.
I just feel like
I don't know.
You would.
I don't feel like
I would, innit? See, they know me. I probably would, and I'll boast about it as well.
I totally agree with like, I'm black myself, and it's true. Like, slavery did not happen to me, so why should I be mad about it? Do you understand? But you're gonna have some sort of like empathy towards it because you are black yourself. You're gonna feel like automatically you're gonna feel some sort of way like, wow, my people actually went through this. Like, I totally agree. People should move on. It's a new society, new generation. Things are changing. The world is constantly changing. Everything's evolving. So I definitely do agree with the fact that like it really ain't that deep. Like, if within yourself you know that you're not a monkey and you're a black person, why should you care that the child is in a jumper that says monkey on it? Like, being wrong doesn't come down to your skin colour. For example, Donald Trump, everybody knows he's a bastard, he chats shit. People in America, white and black, everyone, Hispanic, they all disagree with him. And that's what I would call wrong. Do you know what I'm saying? So I do feel like the monkey thing with the black child being in it was exaggerated. But I understand certain points, like, okay, why didn't they put a white child in a monkey jumper? Why would you put a black child in a term that, you know, is how they were referred to before? Do you know what I mean? Just stuff like that.
With the photo shoot though, that's the thing, is they probably put different outfits on all of those kids. Like different outfits, like different hoodies on him, different hoodies on him. They probably had even more child models there that didn't get used. The fact that where the problem lies is the fact that they chose, like, whoever did the whole photo shoot, they probably took hella pictures with him in different hoodies, different clothes, like the same with the other kids. But the one they chose to put on the website is that one. For what reason? And I think, to back to your point, is it probably was a publicity stunt.
Yeah.
Probably.
I think that's us overthinking it.
You think so?
You sure?
Yeah, 100%. Like, why? Like, it's
but
not
maybe
good.
Because just look what happened with, they probably saw what happened with the Dove advert.
Yeah.
And it went right, everyone was
But
talking
look
about
how
Dove
much
for a while.
bad, like, negative feedback that they got.
You
Even
stopped
the
buying Dove?
weekend. The weekend stopped working with them.
I mean, that's the weekend though, that's one
No, but
guy.
that's what I'm saying. He's an ambassador. Like,
So-
there's someone, like, the weekend says,
What's his close?
I wanna.
The weekend's working
Is he-
with Puma,
Yeah,
they're
but-
really selling like that though, you know what I mean?
No, I'm saying, like, for H&M, like, for them to get
Yeah,
a
the weekend's
celebrity.
working with Puma now, isn't it? He moved on already.
Yeah, but
He's
I'm
got
saying
that
that.
all
That
under
they
there.
got negative feedback because of that, and the weekend pulled out, and they were making money whether you like it or not.
No, but he's already
Yeah, I wouldn't
moved
make
on.
money.
He moved on before this because he was working with
Okay.
Puma already.
Oh, okay.
But why did he like announce it? Like,
Yeah, why did he put on the thing?
I don't know. But he's already been working with Puma. He can go to
I
the
didn't
Puma
know
shop
that.
and go and see right now.
Oh
see
yeah,
the
yeah,
whole
yeah,
collection.
yeah.
He's already moved on.
Yeah.
The XO collection is in Puma now, like certified.
That's
He
actually
he
true.
moved on.
That's true.
So him saying like, oh, I'm not going to go to H&M anymore. That's him just trying to jump on. Oh, there's a controversy. Let me get my name out.
That's true.
Everyone has that's the thing, because you can't trust anything these days, because everyone has a secret agenda. Everyone has their own way of. Everyone wants to make money, but they have their own way of doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why it's so hard, like, to believe anything that anyone says. People see something, they just jump onto it to make money, to promote themselves or something that they're trying to
Yeah, I
do.
agree.
That's very, 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 very hard to believe anything these days. The jumper, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The hoodie, I'm not gonna lie to you. I personally won't put my kid in there, but I'll probably wear it. Like them two said, yeah, he'll wear it. They know me because you know what I'm saying. I won't put my kid in it because I want my kid to grow up thinking that you're a king. You know what I'm saying, you're a king. Like, I'm not born here. When I was growing up, my grandparents would tell me stories about, oh yeah, your ancestors were kings. Your ancestors were this, they did that. So I have that kind of mentality. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said I'm upset with the parent. The parent put that image of the kids, oh, you're a monkey.
No, I get
And then it just comes back to the money.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, well, just think.
Parents got paid for it.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. It's the guap. The green. That's what they care about. They don't care about all of this.
In conclusion, I'm gonna ask everyone one question. Are you gonna buy H&M anymore?
I ain't gonna stop me from shopping at H&M.
Thank you, sis. Thank you.
Caroline, you gonna buy H&M?
Yes? Shit, I can't wait. Listen, if I don't even know, listen. H&M is about to have a big sale, innit? I'ma be there. I don't care. I'ma be there.
Chan?
I'll buy H&M.
You know what I'm saying? I'm getting
Good luck to them, innit?
them bummer coats, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Literally, like.